between trees. So we're painting the sky. Bit of raw sienna, touch of raw sienna, foot middle distance. If it's too hot, cool it down with your blue. This will fade away. This is your trees in background. Quite simple. It's a little sketch. You carry on. Only the shadow. And the shadow on the snow. Plenty of clear water underneath, just let it run down. I'll come to that later. Just darker blue here and there. It will register when it dries. And your trees, pulling it up in and there. Then with a dark gradient with this red and blue, viridian and alizarin crimson, dark, just underneath here, just tittle away underneath when it's wet. It'll fuse away, it'll not look as harsh when you've, well, when I've done. So that's the sky, middle distance, and your foreground put in. I'll just put a bit there, because now it's got to come over. I'm painting over that line where I've already drawn. That's mount line. Right, I've got to just wait a couple of minutes. You can use air dryer or you can dry it out. Just feel if this is dry. It dry quite quickly. It's good paper, this. It's Archer's £100 or 600 grams, whatever they say. So with viridian, alizarin crimson, and a touch of blue, more red, we'll make it more reddy. And now what we want is another brush, just to put clear water on these trees. Make sure it's dry. I mean, you should wait a minute or two. I'm rushing. Just clear water on that tree. Just clear water on. And on this, clear water. It's a quite a simple, and then at each side, just get the right colour, just get more red and more alizarin, more cobalt, and then come, that's better, and come down. It'll work its way across, and the same here. Tease it. Get a stronger mixture now, alizarin. There's only 4 colours in this. it's alizarin, viridian, cobalt and a bit of burnt sienna. And that's the 4 colours. And then while this, get a strong colour, and then while it's still wet, just place these strong colours here and there for this tree, and here. Put a few dots on for branches to go in later on. I'll put that there. We can work on this later. Down here. With being vertical, it tends to run down. It's better just tilted slightly, but you can manage it if you just be patient. Slightly stronger red and blue, make it slightly more of this type. Just kiss sides here. It does dry lighter. And this side. These is quick sketches what you should be doing if you want to do winter scenes anyhow. But I love my winter scenes. Instead of buying a card, you can paint one of these. By the time you've done finding a nice Christmas card. So wet again. Alizarin, viridian, and then blue, kill it with blue. Come to this side, down, white, bleed over here, and here. Get these little marks in. Doesn't have to do any work here. I mean, it proves it, doesn't it? It's just itself. You've got to be there to put it on. That's about it. If it does run into each other, you can, when it dries, you can harden it off. But these trees, see, it's streaming down there. But sometimes it looks nice. All you've got to do is just get a dry brush and just stop it like that. And the back, green, alizarin, and just touch a bit darkest. Not too many times because it becomes opaque and it's just not watercolour. Put a few marks in here. I mean, that's dry now. It's probably dry. That's better. And here, make it stronger here. Oh, that little mark and that mark is where a branch will come from. I'll put a little olive tree here. It takes us into painting. Well, a few dark marks here. And while that's drying, get your sable rigger, same colours, viridian, alizarin, cobalt. There's only 3 colours you'll need apart from a little touch of sienna what lies in middle distance range. And then now from out of here, these just draw them as you would see them. Paint what you see. And then from here, we've got these little trees, and out, that's the back, so that'll come through. These trees, don't just paint on edge, like so. You've got to come from middle as well, these branches, and with fine brush, one of these ringers, you're making a painting. So make sure it's nice enough to see from there, and then in here, and then there, like so. And same here. A few little dark marks in centres, indicates where it branches. Alisan crimson, it gets a dark mauve, a beautiful colour. And this up here, and this right across, you know, and here. Half an hour paintings, and you can get a beautiful picture. Put as many branches as you want on. A few dark marks here. And dark here. So your three colours are Viridian, Alisan Crimson, Cobalt, and your three, and just a tilt, a burnt sienna for this middle distance. And that's all you need. The stronger you do it, the marks will come. But we don't want it too... all we're trying to do is make a pretty picture. A few branches out here, so... I'm filming this, I don't know if the camera's on it or not. I hope it is. I'm just sat here and I point the camera at it, hoping it'll film what I'm painting. I won't be painting now. But these, when they're fused together,